Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Baruch College's Art Arena. Today's first contest, which by the way is non-conference, the second time these teams play next month will be the Cubiac match at Hunter College. And today's match this morning, the first of three, features the Hawks from Hunter College against your Baruch College Bearcats. At this time, would you all please rise, if able, and stand to honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Today's starting lineup first for the Hawks from Hunter College, coached by Sean Solomon, assistant coaches Michael McCullough and Frank Rivarly. A sophomore from Brooklyn, New York, number 1, Wyatt Kutuk. A sophomore from New York, number 2, Emmanuel Cochran. A junior from Brooklyn, New York, number 3, Ahmed Mohammed. A freshman from Queens, New York, number 8, Eddie Kane. A sophomore from Brooklyn, New York, number 10, Lenny Arbitman. A sophomore from Seattle, Washington, number 17, Wesley Stubbs. Two Americans on the score sheet. From Queens, New York, number 6, Bradley Campos. And a sophomore from Mililani, Hawaii, number 9, Christopher. Let's meet the Baruch College Bearcats. A freshman from Ronkonkoma, New York, number 3, Brendan O'Connor. A freshman from Flushing, New York, number 4, Evan Tang. A senior from Brooklyn, New York, number 7, Peter Gavro. A sophomore from East Elmhurst, New York, number 9, Valentin Rodriguez. A freshman from Brooklyn, New York, number 11, Benjamin Nirenstein. A freshman from Volleyball, New York, number 12, Ishmael Sonova. Two Americans on the sheet. First one, a freshman from Ridgewood, New York, number 6, Michael Tiroli. And our senior from New York, number 8, Zachary Yao. The head coach, Jerusalem Brady Ambrose. Also, Jerusalem Ryan Oman and ladies and gentlemen, the first match of today's tri-match. Have a good one.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Baruch Athletics on YouTube, and of course, happy Valentine's Day. My name's Mike Higgins, bringing you live inside the Arc Arena, and we've got a whole lot of volleyball for you today as the Baruch College Bearcats host a tri-match this Saturday afternoon in Manhattan. And what better way to kick it off than one of the most timeless rivalries in all of D3 volleyball, the Battle of Lexington against the Hawks of Hunter College. Today's tri-match will also feature Regis College, who made the trip from Massachusetts this weekend. They will take on Hunter immediately after this game, and then Baruch will face Regis in the finale. Just a few days ago, Baruch defeated York College on the road in their Cuniac opener, winning that one in straight sets, securing Brady Ambrose's first win as head coach. He will look for 2 more today as the Bearcats try to overcome the slow start that they've had. Defeating York was surely a start, but York didn't exactly put up much of a fight. A win against your biggest rivals will certainly boost the team morale. Baruch was led by Ben Nirenstein in the win at York with 10 kills. Ari Osmanai and Val Rodriguez combining for 35 assists. The Hawks also led by a first-year head coach, Sean Solomons, came over to Hunter this year after 4 seasons at St. Joseph's of Brooklyn. Off to a 6-2 start this season, although they haven't exactly had the strength of schedule that Baruch has had. They're coming off a win at Medgar Evers in their Cuniac opener on Tuesday. But the new guys that they brought in this season, both freshmen and transfers, have done excellent jobs. Sebastian Gomez coming over from York. He's been fantastic on the right side. Bradley Campos from BMCC. He's been holding it down at libero. And, of course, their leader on offense, Ahmed Mohammed, who is having a monster start to the year, averaging nearly 5 kills per set. He's going to be the main guy Baruch will need to shut down. So, starting for the Bearcats, it'll be Val Rodriguez running the offense. The 2 outsides, Peter Gavroff and Ben Nirenstein. On the right side, it's Evan Kang. In the middle, it's Ishmael Sonogo and Brennan O'Connor, and the libero is Zach Yao. The up official, Russell Rodriguez. The down official, Jenny Chen. As we await the whistle, Val Rodriguez getting ready to kick off this tri-match. Baruch and Hunter. We're underway. They run the middle. Good dig there by Rodriguez. Out of system set. And there is Evan Kang. Just within his reach. And Baruch strikes first. And on the other side of the net is his twin brother, Eddie Kang. 2-time Cuniac Rookie of the Week already for Hunter. Lenny Arbitman goes to Eddie Kang. That's dug back there by Gavroff. They run the pipe. Ahmed Mohammed with the side out for Hunter. What a start he has had. 120 kills already. He's already had 4 games of 20-plus. As Eddie Kang misses short and Baruch leads 2-1. And just to be clear, by the way, this is not a conference game. The Cuniac making the change in the schedule this season so that every team plays each other once instead of twice. Hunter does appear twice on the schedule for the Bearcats, but this one will be a non-conference game as Nirenstein misses short on the serve. They will play again on March 24th at Hunter. That will be a conference matchup and will count towards the standings as the sophomore middle Wyatt Kotuk goes back to serve. Zach Yao handles. Peter Gavroff gets around the block and gives Baruch a 3-2 lead. Checking in to serve, Caleb Leewen. He serves for Sonogo. Brennan O'Connor, the other middle, he's now in the game. It's served by Leewen and a slam dunk for Gavroff on the overpass. Caleb Leewen, the sophomore from Austin, Texas. He's done well as a serving sub. Here's Muhammad against a triple block. Rodriguez shooting it to Evan Kang, and he hammers it home. He's 2 for 2. Chance of Evans better coming from the Baruch bench, assuming at his brother Eddie Kang. That's a tight pass, and that's going to be a back row attack by the setter Lenny Arbitman. And Baruch leads 6-2. And we're going to have an early timeout called by Sean Solomons. It's a 6-2 lead for the Baruch College Bearcats. We'll be back. You're watching Baruch Athletics on YouTube. Back out of the timeout. Baruch on a 5-0 run right now. Sean Solomons wanting to talk things over with his squad, and now Caleb Leewen will look to add to this 4-point lead. Muhammad handles, tight ball, and he lands in the net. And it's now a 5-point lead for the Bearcats. And that one trickles off the tape and out. Hunter gets the side out, and now they'll bring in a sub. It'll be Sebastian Gomez, who we mentioned earlier. He was brought in from York. Led the Cuniac in kills last year, 345. Takes his talents to Hunter. He's now the number 2 option behind Ahmed Muhammad, as O'Connor slowed down up front. Nirenstein with a nice dig. Evan Kang is blocked. Ahmed Muhammad getting big up front, and it's 7-4. So Wesley Stubbs now at the service line. Hunter running the 6-2. Stubbs both setting and hitting on the right side. Gavroff turned away by Gomez. Rodriguez goes back to him, and it lands. Peter Gavroff with 3 quick kills. Always seems to turn his game up when there's purple on the other side of the net. Just like he did in last year's Cuniac final. 18 kills. And here is Evan Kang. That serve misses short. (8-5), and now here is Ahmed Muhammad. We mentioned his offensive abilities. He is very dangerous from the service line. He's got 33 aces. And he rips one right off the chest of Gavroff, and Sebastian Gomez on the overpass puts it away. Those overpasses, it's not an ace, but it's just as good. Very aggressive server, Ahmed Muhammad. He led all of D3 in aces per set last year, and he's trying to do it again this year. Good pass there by Nirenstein, and there's Brendan O'Connor with a nice turn, and it's 9-6. Here's Peter Gavroff. He's got an ace. Just out of the reach of Muhammad, and it's back to a 4-point Baruch lead. Muhammad, not a guy that gets aced very often. And Gavroff's first serve of the day catches him out of position. That's another good one. Stubbs goes to the outside. Eddie Kang is dug by Gavroff. D-ball to Evan Kang, and his brother just got him. Eddie Kang straight down on his brother Evan. And now chance from the Hunter bench of Eddie's better. That swing goes out from Ben Nirenstein, and it's now a 2-point game. Served there by Emmanuel Cochran. And Nirenstein gets a nice roll off the tape. Set was a little bit behind him, but he made it work. And it's 11-8. Sibling rivalries in this Battle of Lexington are not a new thing. Of course, everyone remembers Nick Yao, Zach Yao's older brother. He was lost to graduation this year. Out of system ball, Nirenstein hammers it down the line. Back-to-back kills from the lefty outside. O'Connor on serve. Goes right at Eddie Kang. They run the middle. Wyatt Kotuk with a big swing. The 6'6" middle out of Edward R. Murrow High School. Didn't play a whole lot last year, but losing Anis Deljanin to graduation and Lucas George not returning, that gave him a spot in this starting lineup. Gavroff on the pick. Yes, sir. Gavroff having a nice start. That's 4 kills already on 5 swings. So we're 1 full rotation through now as Val Rodriguez is back at the line. Bradley Campos handles the serve. Muhammad goes short with it. Nice get from Zach Yao, and it stays in play. Arbitman for Kotuk. Good dig back there, and it lands. A free ball kill for Val Rodriguez. And it's a 5-point Baruch lead. And that all started with an incredible dig by Zach Yao, keeping it alive off the tape. 14-9 lead. Wesley Stubbs able to tool the block of Evan Kang for his first kill of the day. And Hunter's going to go to the bench here. They'll bring in Dimitri Gornelos, a junior out of Fort Hamilton High School. He will have Eddie Kang's back row. Tight ball, Nirenstein trying to go 2-2, but he's going to get the kill. It's a blocking error on Hunter. Not sure who got the net there. Muhammad was up there, so was Kotuk. So here's Nirenstein on serve. That was his 3rd kill of the day. Bit too long there, and it's 15-11. Here's Kotuk. Nirenstein, good pass. Sanogo off the hands of Cochran for the kill. His first of the day. The Baruch offense has really come out firing so far. Here's Caleb Leewen. He had a nice 5-point service run earlier. Let's see what he's got this time. He's got an ace. Goes right at the libero, Bradley Campos. And Baruch with its largest lead, 6 points. 17-11. Good pass there by Gornelos. Muhammad goes short with it. Nirenstein on the pick. That one's into the net. Set was a little bit too low there. And now Hunter will bring Sebastian Gomez back in. Had a nice overpass kill earlier. Boy, what a year Sebastian Gomez had last year at York. First team CUNYAC All-Star. And that is just out of bounds from Stubbs. And Baruch leads by 6 again. Here's Evan Kang. Good pass there by Muhammad. Gomez able to tool the block of Rodriguez. And Hunter sides out. They bring Eddie Kang back in, and now here is the dangerous Ahmed Muhammad. Nirenstein handles it. Gavrov again. 5 kills on 6 swings for Peter Gavrov. He's off to a red-hot start. That's the key to this game. Just keep siding out, especially when number 3 is at the line. Good pass by Muhammad on the serve by Gavrov. Gavrov with a dig on Eddie Kang. Here's Nirenstein. That comes right back over. Rodriguez for O'Connor, and he puts it away. And Baruch leads by a touchdown. Chance of he's a freshman from the Baruch bench. For the middle from Long Island. Gavrov looking to add to this lead. That one is wide left. Here's Emmanuel Cochran. He transferred in from Lehman. Had a really nice year at Lehman last season. As that serve is short. Here's O'Connor. Baruch back up by 7. And he finds the sideline for the ace. 3 aces already for the Bearcats. And they have taken a stranglehold on this first set. And he tried to go for the same spot, but that one just misses. 22-15 as Arbitman checks back in. Hunter with just 5 kills up to this point. Baruch with 14. Baruch hitting .455. That's a tight ball. Nirenstein! Yes, sir! A no-doubter on the 2-ball from the big southpaw. Arbitman for Gornelos. And he goes cross court for the kill. Ben Nirenstein really starting to look comfortable out there. Season high 10 kills on Tuesday. As Gornelos serves. Baruch looking to send it to set point. Nirenstein with a roll shot. Good dig there by Stubbs. Muhammad is blocked. Stays in play. Goes back to Muhammad. Good dig there by Rodriguez. Gavrov. Cornello's able to run it down. Will it come back? And just short from the libero, Massimo Ibarra. Set point for the Bearcats. They lead by 8. Timeout Hunter. It is all Baruch right now. 24-16. They'll try to take the first set when we come back. Back out of the timeout. It is set point for the Baruch College Bearcats. It has been all Baruch in this first set. They've got a comfortable 8-point lead. Hunter needs a miracle if they want to take this first set. Ben Nirenstein trying to end it. Good pass by Ibarra. Muhammad off the hands of Kang. Chance for the Bearcats to end it. Gavroff. And Wyatt Kotuk saw it tight to the net, and he puts it down. Hunter able to side out. So they'll keep Wyatt Kotuk in to serve here with no libero. And it's an error, and the Bearcats win the first set, 25-17. What a start to this game for the Bearcats. .462 hitting percentage in that first set. 16 kills to Hunter's 7. We'll see if Hunter can keep the second set a little closer. We'll be back for set number 2. You're watching Baruch Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us, Baruch took the first set over Hunter by a score of 25-17. These two Lexington Avenue rivals regularly meet in the CUNYAC Championship, but as always, it's no guarantee that it'll be Baruch and Hunter in the final, especially this year. With the addition of NJCU and how well they've played, John Jay also always hungry to get there as well. And speaking of NJCU, I hate to bring this up, but they were handed down some very unfortunate news last week. It was announced that New Jersey City University will be merging with Kane University at the end of the 25-26 academic year. While I don't have all the details of what it means for the entire athletic department at NJCU, what I do know is that certain sports, including men's volleyball, athletes currently playing at NJCU will be, quote-unquote, invited to try out for Kane's teams. So pretty much what that means without them actually saying it is that this is the end of the road for NJCU men's volleyball and the rest of their teams. I mean, it's just awful news for a team that was supposed to be starting a new chapter, joining a new conference, and in the blink of an eye, it's all gone. And I'm sure many hearts break for their head coach, Carlo Edra, who's been a part of the NJCU family since way back in 2004 when he was a player. I mean, this is a good program with a lot of talent. They just don't deserve this. Just 2 years ago, the program had its first ever All-American, Brandon De Silva, who has since become an assistant coach. Those guys in Jersey City are going to be playing with a major chip on their shoulder. And Baruch and Hunter, I'm sure, will keep that in mind come playoff time, because these are two superpowers of the conference that NJCU would need to go through to potentially go out as champions. So to the NJCU Gothic Knights, I'm very sorry that this happened, and I wish you all the best until that time comes. 2-1 start for Hunter here in the second set. Ahmed Muhammad rips one just out of bounds. That ties it at 2. Quiet start for Ahmed Muhammad, just 2 kills in that. Well, he just picked up his second kill. He only had 1 in the first set. Peter Gavroff leading Baruch with 6 kills on 8 swings, hitting a nice 750. And there's an ace for Ben Nirenstein. 4 aces for the Bearcats. In a category that Hunter usually dominates, with guys like Ahmed Muhammad leading the way. Baruch's got 4. Hunter not on the board yet in the ace department. They've also got Lenny Arbitman, who's 3rd in the conference in service aces with 13. Good pass by Yao. They run the Bick, Nirenstein, but they're going to call a back row attack. They said he was over the 10-foot line. It looked like it from my vantage point as well. So that goes down as an attack error. Hunter with a 4-3 lead. Here's Emmanuel Cochran. Gavroff, roll shot, dug back there by Stubbs. At a system ball, Gomez into the net. That ties it at 4. Caleb Lewen checking in to serve for Sonogo. For the setters, Val Rodriguez with 11 assists, Wesley Stubbs and Lenny Arbitman with 3 apiece for Hunter. And there's a kill out of the middle for Wyatt Kotuk. That's his 3rd kill. He leads Hunter. And now it looks like Hunter will run a traditional 6-2. As Brandon Ye checks in to serve. And that serve misses, and we're tied at 5. So Wesley Stubbs started the second set on the bench. Now it looks like he will only hit right side. Here's Evan Kang. Good serve. Campos unable to handle it, and it's not coming back. Evan Kang with the 5th ace for Baruch. They lead 6-5. And that one goes wide, and it's 6-6. Here's Dimitri Gornelos. And that's back-to-back service errors from the Hawks. Both teams racking up the service errors. They've got 8 apiece. Here's Gavrov. The pass by Muhammad. Ye goes right back to him. And Nirenstein almost soft blocked him, playing defense. But he picks up the kill to make it 7-7. Here's Kotuk. Yao handles the serve. D-ball to Kang, and that one's into the net. And Hunter takes an 8-7 lead. Baruch still does not have a kill in this second set, but they've still managed 7 points. Yao handles. O'Connor slowed down up front by Cochran. Nice get back there by Brandon Ye. That's a tough handle by Yao. Here's Nirenstein. Good dig by the middle. Kotuk back there. Muhammad roll shot lands, and Hunter leads by 2. Quiet first set for Muhammad. He's got 3 in this second set. Good pass by Yao. Nirenstein hammers it home. And Baruch gets the side out. 5 kills for Ben Nirenstein. Here's O'Connor. Bearcats looking to tie it up. Gornelos handles. Cochran off the hands of Sonogo for the kill. So Wesley Stubbs will remain in the game as the setter, it looks like, as Gomez is brought back in. Nirenstein again. He's having himself a nice start to this one. 6 kills, that evens him with Gavrov for the team lead. That's a tight ball. Oh, nice get by Gavrov back there. Overpass, tapped over by Muhammad. Free ball from Gavrov. Stubbs for Cochran. And that's back-to-back kills for Emmanuel Cochran. He gets the start tonight. Not normally in the starting lineup. Usually it's KC Aquando in there, freshman out of Cardinal Spellman High School, but he's out with a finger injury. And here's Muhammad. Ace. His 34th of the season. He figured it was only a matter of time until he got one. And now Brady Ambro will call a timeout as Hunter has extended their lead to 3. 12-9 here in the second. We'll be back. Back out of the Baruch timeout. Hunter off to a much better start in this second set. They lead 12-9. Hunter only has one attack error, by the way, in this game. It came from Sebastian Gomez earlier in this set. But that's crazy to think about. No attack errors in the first set, and Baruch still won it pretty convincingly. Another strong serve from Muhammad. Here's Gavrov. Great dig by Muhammad. Gornelos off the hands of Sanogo and Nirenstein, and Hunter has its largest lead of the day, 13-9. Dmitry Gornelos 2 for 2 since checking in. Another good one from Muhammad, and Cochran hammers home the overpass. And it's Hunter by 5. They got a lot of depth in the middle. Muhammad looking to continue this service run. And that one goes long. One of the most aggressive servers we've ever seen in this building. He's got 34 aces, but he's also got 36 service errors, which is also by far the most. Good pass by Muhammad on Nirenstein. And Gomez able to split the block and put Hunter back up by 5. Here's Cochran to serve, and it's short. Caleb Lewen will check in to serve for Sanogo. Caleb had a nice service run in the first set. Let's see what he's got here. That's a tight ball, and right there is Gavrov. Hunter asking for an interference call, but that ball definitely broke the plane. That's the first kill of the second set for Gavrov after a hot start. That serve is long from O'Connor, or excuse me, from Lewen. And it's Hunter by 4 again, and now Brandon Ye checks in. He replaced Lenny Arbitman, who played the entire first set. Good pass by Nirenstein. Gavrov tools the block of Gornelos. And that cuts it to 3. Here's Evan Kang. He had an ace earlier. Trying to cut into this Baruch deficit. Good pass by Muhammad. Stubbs able to get the tool, and it's Hunter by 4 again. Wesley Stubbs, he's done a great job all season, both setting and hitting. Gornelos on serve, that one's long. That's back-to-back. Check that, that's 2 of the last 3. Brandon Ye put his serve in earlier. Let's see what Peter Gavrov's got from the line. He's got 8 kills today, hitting .667, and that's going to be and what do we got here? The whistle never blew, but the ball was caught. The line judge was signaling that it was outside the antenna. The point goes to Baruch for now. And it looks like it'll stay that way, but Very important to play the whistle in a sport like volleyball. And Hunter was chanting roll shot from the bench. But they can pass roll shots. They weren't able to pass that serve. That serve was anything but a roll shot. And that cuts it to 1. Cornelos, good pass. And the dump from Brandon Ye. He's not the biggest guy, but he's in the back row. And he did not get above the height of the net when he dumped the ball. So that is legal. Ye just 5'7". Junior out of Valley Stream on Long Island. Here's Wyatt Kotuk. And Baruch is out of rotation. And it looks like Brady Ambro knew it right away. He was talking to Evan Kang. It looked like he was in between the wrong two guys. And Kotuk has an ace. Couple of mental mistakes by the Bearcats. And it ends up costing them. Hunter leads by 4. Brady Ambro calls timeout. 20-16, Hunter here in set number 2. We'll be back. Back out of the Baruch timeout. 20-16 lead for Hunter. They have really dominated on offense in this second set. They're hitting 7-14. Just one attack error. Nirenstein gets the side out for the Bearcats. They needed that. So 11 kills, 1 error on 14 total attacks by the Hawks in this set. Here's Stubbs, and he tools the block of Sanogo, add another kill. The Hunter offense really coming out firing in this second set as Gomez checks back into the game. Sanogo off the hands of Cochran. Here's Muhammad, goes short with it. Right there is Nirenstein. Gavrov sends the free ball. This will be an out-of-system ball to Muhammad. And that one's out. That's just the second attack error of the game for Hunter. Rodriguez short. You don't need those in these situations. And now the dangerous Ahmed Muhammad at the line. Hunter 3 points away from tying the match at a set apiece. And he missed wide. Baruch definitely needed that. See what Ben Nirenstein's got. That one's a tight one, and Cochran goes up for it and puts it away. Brady Ambrose arguing that Stubbs reached over the net, and he's in the back row. But they stick with the call. Hunter brings in Alex Fulgencio to serve here. Freshman middle from the Bronx. Sonogo. Did that get hands? It did not. And it's set point for Hunter. Fulgencio looking to put this one away. Goes short with it. Rodriguez for Kavrov. And Baruch stays alive, at least for now. So Caleb Leewen will be asked for a 4-point run here, trying to tie the game. Hunter's got Kotuk, Gornelos, and Gomez in the front row. That's a good serve, and it's not coming back. It's an ace for Leewen. 24-21. Does Baruch have a late run in them? And Leewen missed wide. And Hunter takes set number 2, 25-21. They even the match at a set apiece. A dominant offensive showing in that second set for Hunter, hitting 6-11. And holding Baruch to just 133. Baruch still able to keep it close. But now it's a race to win the next 2 sets. We'll be back for set number 3. You're watching Baruch Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us, it was two very different sets. Baruch took the first, Hunter took the second. And the sets that either team won, they dominated on offense. Hunter hitting 611 in that second set. They held Baruch to just 133. In the first set, Baruch hit 462, Hunter hit 368. With 16 kills to 7. Baruch making a change in the middle. They bring in Aaron Clark. He replaces Ishmael Sanogo. Looks like it'll be the same lineup for Hunter. Aaron Clark, 6 kills against York on Tuesday. And here we go in set number 3. Val Rodriguez, 16 assists up to this point. Cochran hammers it home out of the middle. Emmanuel Cochran. What a game he's having. 5 kills on 6 swings. That leads Hunter. A guy that doesn't even start normally. Again, he's out due to the injury to Casey Aquando. Gavrov sells out for it. Nirenstein. Will this come back? It's off the ceiling, and it does not come back. Ben Nirenstein with his 8th kill. We're all even at 1. So with that kill by Emmanuel Cochran, Hunter is now hitting 500 for the match. Is this going to come back? And the ball is stuck in the ceiling. And they're going to rule it a replay. Hunter wanted the point there. They are arguing that they didn't return it, so it should be their point. Nirenstein. Good pass by Campos. Cochran again. Emmanuel Cochran. Looking like the Lehman version of Emmanuel Cochran out there. As they bring in Alex Fulgencio to serve for him. Pass by Yao. Gavrov goes short with it, and he's still able to put it away, and he's up to double digits. So it'll be Aaron Clark to serve. We saw Caleb Lee went as a serving sub for Sanogo. They stick with the middle Clark here. Here's Gornelos, slowed down by O'Connor. And Nirenstein was over the line again. That's the second time he's been guilty of that. 3-2 lead for the Hawks. They bring Brandon Ye back in to serve and set. Hunter's really been spreading the wealth. Nobody really running away with the kills lead for Hunter. It's Cochran with 6. Then Muhammad with 4, Kotek 3, Gomez 3. And there's Kotek with a block on Gavrov to give Hunter a 4-2 lead. Hasn't been a lot of blocking in this one. Rodriguez for Evan Kang. Good dig back there by Campos. Roll shot by Gornelos. Nirenstein for Gavrov. Dug by Ye. Out of system ball to Gornelos. And he hammers it home. Dimitri Gornelos with his 3rd kill. Hunter's got 6 guys with at least 3. Good receive there from Yao. Here's Nirenstein. That's into the net. Oh no, it's a blocking error on Hunter. Baruch gets a break. We have not seen Evan Kang's brother, Eddie Kang, since the first set. It's a good serve. That one is going to hit the antenna. Bit of a tight ball, nothing Brandon Ye can really do with it. And Baruch cuts it to 1, looking to tie. Another good serve from Kang. Muhammad out of bounds. Hunter looking for a touch. And they're not going to get it. That's a tie game. (5-5). Baruch looking to take the lead. Evan Kang. And that's a foot fault. The toss just a little too far in front of him. Forced him over the line. Cornellos, handled by Nirenstein. O'Connor puts it away. Ties it at 6. Here's Peter Gavroff. Good serve. Ye for Stubbs. That's turned away by Nirenstein. Cornellos runs it down. This will be a free ball. And they take advantage. O'Connor out of bounds. Hunter leads 7-6. Here's Wyatt Kotuk to serve. Good pass by Nirenstein. Rodriguez goes back to him. And Ye nearly ran it down, but it ends up in the crowd. It's 7-7. Here's O'Connor. Stubbs able to get the tool. So he'll go back to set. Gomez replaces Ye up front. Stubbs goes short with it. Good pass by Nirenstein. They run the 2-ball, and Nirenstein does it again. Nine kills for Nirenstein. That's 1 off a career high. Baruch looking for their first lead of the set. Muhammad, good dig by Nirenstein. Out of system ball to Nirenstein. Muhammad able to keep it alive. Gavroff, out of bounds. Hunter clinging to this lead. And now here's Ahmed Muhammad. Just 4 kills up to this point. Handled by Yao. This will be a long free ball. Campos handles. Muhammad off the tape for the kill. That's what he does best. The strong serve results in a free ball, and he picks up a kill on the Bic. And he's got an ace. That's 35 on the year. Timeout, Baruch. They've had multiple chances to tie, but Hunter just not going away. They lead 11-8 here in the third. We'll be back. Back out of the Baruch timeout. This is a 3-point run for the Hunter College Hawks. After it was tied at 8, Ahmed Muhammad has given the Hawks some real good serves. Most recently an ace. Let's see what he's got here. It's a tight ball. Clark able to send it over. Roll shot from Cochran. Nirenstein with the side out. "11 kills for Ben Nirenstein. That's a career high. And now he'll serve. And that one goes long. Baruch looking to tie it. You don't want service errors. And here is Alex Fulgencio, the freshman middle, serving for Emmanuel Cochran. Nirenstein handles. Kang is blocked. That's Gornelos and Kotuk putting up the block. 13-9 Hunter. Baruch still does not have a block in this game, by the way. Hunter with 4. And that serve is long from Fulgencio, and Baruch is up to 10. Here's Aaron Clark. Just came into the game here in this third set. Puts it in play. Stubbs for Kotuk. These Hunter middles have been tough to stop today. A combined 11 kills on 16 swings for the Hunter middles, Cochran and Kotuk. And here's Brandon Ye. Rodriguez for Gavrov. Able to get the tool off the antenna. And it's 11-4. Now Evan Kang will serve. He foot faulted his last time at the line. Let's see what he's got here. And it's short. Just too many untimely service errors by the Bearcats, allowing Hunter to stay ahead. And here's Dimitri Gornelos. Will be an out-of-system ball to Nirenstein. And that's out. Hunter leads by 5. So after Baruch dominated offensively, in the first set. Hunter has really flipped the script. Gavrov is blocked. Wesley Stubbs. 6-point lead for the Hawks. You got to think maybe if you're Val Rodriguez, do you mix it up a little bit more? You've been going to the outsides a whole lot in this game, not so much to the middles. Tried to dump it that time, but right there was Wyatt Kotuk. And Brady Ambrose will call timeout. Hunter taking a stranglehold on this third set. 18-11, they lead. We'll be back. Back out of the Baruch timeout. It is all Hunter once again. They lead by 7, their largest lead of the game. Dimitri Gornelos at the service line, looking to add to it. Gavrov handles. They go back to him, and he puts it away. Much needed side out for Baruch. Now they just got to build some momentum. They had the game tied earlier when it was about 8-8. But they've let this one get away from them. That helps. An ace for Peter Gavrov, his third of the game. 18-13. Another service error by the Bearcats. They have had one too many in this set. Nirenstein, roll shot, gets the side out. Hunter's really not doing anything too crazy. Baruch is just kind of beating themselves right now. In this set alone, 8 attack errors, 4 service errors. And there's an ace for Brennan O'Connor. Baruch needs more of those. Handles. Muhammad just able to tip it over the top of the block to give Hunter a 5-point lead. In an offense that usually revolves around Ahmed Muhammad, he's only got 6 kills. Hunter's really been spreading the wealth in this match. Here's Nirenstein. And it nearly landed for a free ball kill, but it just lands out of bounds. And Ben Nirenstein continues his strong night. That's 13 kills. Stubbs for Cochran. He has been tough to stop today. 7 kills on 9 swings. And here is the dangerous Ahmed Muhammad at the line. And that's his second ace of the game. Check that, it's his third. So that's now 36 on the season. (22-16). And that one goes long. We mentioned how aggressive Ahmed Muhammad is from the line. He does have now 38 service errors on the season. Here's Nirenstein. Baruch looking for a last-minute run, and it's into the net. And again, the self-inflicted wounds for the Bearcats just keep piling up. Five service errors in the set, 15 in the game. Here's Alex Fulgencio. Tight ball, Clark, dug by Stubbs, out of system ball, Gornelos is blocked. There's the first block of the game for the Bearcats. It's a triple block between Gavrov, Clark, and Kang. And now Clark will serve with Baruch down by 5. Hunter trying to send it to set point. Tough receive by Campos. Here is Gomez. It stays in play. Gomez again is blocked. Peter Gavrov with the solo stuff. Baruch hoping that their block can start to come alive. Kotuk puts it away, and it's set point Hunter. Brandon Ye subs in to serve for the set. And that one lands in the Baruch bench, and they've got life. So now the pressure's on Evan Kang. Goes short with it. Gornelos handles. Kotuk. And O'Connor hit the net on the block. And that'll do it for set 3. Hunter takes a 2-1 lead. 25-20 in the third. Not as much offense in that one, but still pretty good for Hunter. Hitting .238, Baruch hitting .087. Baruch needs some answers going forward. They've got a 7-game win streak against Hunter on the line. We'll see if they can bounce back in the fourth. We'll be back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Back inside the Arc Arena for this Battle of Lexington rivalry matchup between the Bearcats and the Hawks. If you're just joining us, Baruch took the first set, Hunter took the next two. And Baruch looking for answers now as they have struggled down the stretch. Leading the way for the Bearcats is Ben Nirenstein with 3 kills, Peter Gavroff with 12, Val Rodriguez 26 assists. For Hunter, it's Emmanuel Cochran leading them with 7 kills, Wyatt Kotuk and Ahmed Mohammed with 6 apiece. 4 assists for Wesley Stubbs, 8 for Brandon Ye. Hunter hitting .414 in the match, Baruch hitting .250. Hunter has just done a great job limiting the attack errors. Baruch has had a lot. And here we go in set number 4. And there's Gavroff on the bick, and Baruch strikes first. Their first lead in quite some time. Everything looks to be the same for both teams lineup-wise. And Cochran, oh, this is going to stay in play. Free ball from Rodriguez. Mohammed goes short with it, and did they call a double? They did call a double. Mohammed not really arguing it, so perhaps it was the right call. So, 2-0 start for the Bearcats. Mohammed on the back 2, hammers it home. And Hunter's on the board here in the 4th. And here he is on serve. He's got 3 aces in this one. 36 on the season. That is the most in the CUNYAC by a country mile. Rodriguez for Nirenstein. Goes short with it. Campos digs it out. Cochran is blocked. Aaron Clark with the big press in the middle. Might have got some tape. 3-1 start for the Bearcats here in the 4th. Here's Nirenstein. That's the first attack error for Emmanuel Cochran, and there's an ace for Nirenstein. And Baruch with a quick 3-point lead. Baruch has done well in the ace department. That's their 9th of the game. Hunter with 5. Mohammed handles that serve. Here's Gornelos, and he splits the blockers for the kill. Alex Fulgencio checks in to serve for Cochran. Zach Yao handles. Gavroff, roll shot. Nice dig back there by Stubbs. Out of system ball, Gomez. Waffled it a little bit. Out of system ball, Gavroff. And Wyatt Kotuk with a monster block. The 6'6" sophomore out of Murrow High School. Putting a dent in the floor with that one. Baruch looking to hang on to this lead. Evan Kang able to tool the block. And it's 5-3. Evan Kang with his first kill since the first set. It's been all Gavroff and Nirenstein offensively. Not so much for anyone else. That one goes off the head of O'Connor and stays in play. Roll shot from Gornelos. Gavroff. And he got Kotuk that time, and it's 6-3. Pass by Campos, Gornelos. Good dig by Nirenstein. Kang turned away by Kotuk. Gavrov with a nice power tip down the line. And Baruch leads by 4, and now Sean Solomons will call his first timeout since the first set. Baruch with a strong start here in set number 4. Let's see if they can keep it up. We'll be back. Back out of the timeout. Strong start for the Bearcats here in set number 4. They lead 7-3. Looking to send this match to the 5th set. Aaron Clark serving out of the timeout. It's a tight ball. Stubbs sends the free ball. Out of system ball to Kang. That's blocked. Rodriguez keeps it alive. Gavrov into the net. Just didn't contact it high enough. So the name of the game going forward is quick side outs if you're Baruch. They did not have a lot of those in the last 2 sets, resulting in some big runs for Hunter. Stubbs through the hands of Rodriguez. And Wesley Stubbs picks up his 5th kill. He's also got 16 assists as the setter. And that serve misses from Brandon Ye. Baruch with the side out. It's 8-5. Here's Evan Kang. Did he just foot fault again? I believe he did. Second time he's been guilty of that today. Again, these are the mental mistakes you just don't need. Here's Gornelos switching it up to the float serve now. He had been top spinning all game. Nirenstein goes short with it. Yay for Muhammad. Denied. Brennan O'Connor puts Baruch back up by 3. Big block by number 3. Gavrov. Good pass by Campos. Kotuk turned away. They'll play it out. Gavrov finds the corner. He's fired up. 10-6 Bearcats. Good pass by Gornelos. They'll try Muhammad again. And it's off the hands of Rodriguez for the kill. So Cochran checks back in as the middle, and here's Wyatt Kotuk. Kotuk's had a good defensive game. He's got 4 blocks. Nirenstein handles the serve. Rodriguez goes back to him. Nice dig back there by Ye. Muhammad off the hands for the kill. Hunter trying to keep it close. Kotuk puts it in play. D-ball to Kang. And he puts it away. Couple of Hawks coming together trying to dig that one out. And it ends up at the wall. Cochran. What a night for Emmanuel Cochran, 8 kills. That's a Hunter career high. It's served by Stubbs. Nirenstein, ball's behind him, he kept it alive though. Muhammad down the line, but out. That was a sizzler, but it just missed the sideline. Cornellos handles. Gomez takes a little off. Out of system ball to Nirenstein. Was it touched? It was not. Hunter back within 2, and now guess who's at the service line? Muhammad rips it at Zach Yao. It's an ace. Comes shooting down off the ceiling, his 4th of the game. Just incredible what he can do from the service line. Hunter looking to tie it. Nirenstein handles. Clark into the net. And Hunter has tied it. Baruch hasn't gone to the middles a whole lot. But that set for Aaron Clark just a little too short. Muhammad looking to give Hunter the lead. And it's into the net. Bearcats needed that. I'd like to check the radar gun on that serve. Here's Nirenstein. That's a good one. Campos for Gornelos. Handled by Nirenstein. Gavrov puts it away. 17 for Gavrov. That's a season high. Two-point lead for the Bearcats, looking for more. Good pass by Campos. Gomez right down the line for the kill. Sebastian Gomez, he's been quiet today. That's just his 4th kill. Very strong player for Hunter after coming over from York. Kang buries it. One-on-one with Gornelos. And he makes the Hawks pay. 5 kills for Evan Kang. That's a tight ball. And Kotuk able to put it away off of O'Connor. And it's a 1-point game. Brandon Ye checks in to serve. Hunter looking to tie it. It's into the net. And now Hunter with some untimely errors. Let's see if Baruch can make them pay. They lead 16-14. Here's Evan Kang. He's got those 2 foot faults today. Hopefully we don't see that again. That's a good serve. Yay keeps it alive. Muhammad, the dump from Rodriguez. Overpass, Gavrov, yes sir. I think Hunter was expecting him to just bury it into the floor. But Gavrov caught him off guard. And a soft touch, able to get the job done. So it's a 3-point lead for the Bearcats. Looking for more. Evan Kang. Cornellos, good pass. Stubbs. Nearly kept it alive, but it's a kill for Wesley Stubbs. He's had a really strong night when he's been swinging. He's got 6 kills on 9 swings, no errors. That's through the hands of Yao. It'll be an out-of-system ball to Gavrov. And it hit the ceiling, nearly came over. O'Connor handles the free ball. Gavrov stays in play. Here is Muhammad. Turned away, overpass, out of bounds from Kotuk. A rare miscue from a Hunter middle today. The Hunter middles have been lights out. That's just the first attack error for Kotuk today. And here's Gavrov looking to add to this Baruch lead. That's a good serve. Ye runs it down. Stubbs. Good dig by Kang. Nirenstein. And what do we got? It's a blocking error on Hunter. They're saying Wesley Stubbs hit the net. And Baruch gets a gift. And now Sean Solomons will call his final timeout of the set. Baruch with their largest lead of the set. 19-15, trying to send it to 5. We'll be back. Back out of the timeout. Baruch trying to take a stranglehold on this 4th set. They lead by 4. Peter Gavrov trying to add to the lead here. Handled by Gornellos. Here's Muhammad, and he buries it right at Zach Yao. They cut it to 3, and here's Wyatt Kotuk. That's a good serve from Kotuk. It'll be a free ball. Let's see what Brandon Ye does here. They go for Stubbs, and he hits it out. Hawks unable to take advantage of the free ball, and Baruch is up to 20. That's the first error of the day for Wesley Stubbs. O'Connor. Cochran off the hands of Clark, and that's 9 kills for Cochran. That's his best. He's having his best game as a Hunter Hawk so far. His career high is 17 when he was at Lehman last year. Gavroff, and he was over the 10-foot line. That's the third time we've seen that today. Ben Nirenstein had 2 of those earlier. Now Gavroff is guilty of 1. Stubbs looking to make it a 1-point game. Nirenstein hammers it home right at Campos. Baruch lead back to 3. Here's Val Rodriguez. He's got 35 assists in this game. Gomez, long roll shot. Rodriguez for Kang. Nice dig back there by Campos. Free ball from Yao. Stubbs for Cochran, and he's into double digits. What a day for Emmanuel Cochran. 10 kills on 14 swings. And here is Ahmed Muhammad. 4 aces today. Trying to bring Hunter back into it, and he missed it. Big break for the Bearcats as Ben Nirenstein goes to the line with Baruch 3 points away from sending it to the 5th set. Strong serve, and Kang couldn't keep it in play. The ball was 50-50, and now Evan Kang's gonna come out, and Ari Osmanai is gonna come in. First time we're seeing him today. It looks like he will be on the right side, not setting. Gavroff is blocked. Wyatt Kotuk having a really strong game at the net. That's his 5th block. Second time he's gotten Gavroff in this set. And Hunter has cut it to 1. It'll be Alex Fulgencio on serve. Hunter looking to tie it. Goes short with it. Tight ball. And Ari Osmanai just off the bench puts it away to keep Baruch ahead. Arjun Osmanai still out with that ankle injury. So it has to be Ari on the outside, on the right side. That serve goes out from Clark. And here's Brandon Ye. He's got 4 service errors today. Serving in a big spot here. Looks like he's going to float serve. Ari Osmanai. And it's a blocking error on the Hawks. They're saying Stubbs got the net, and it's set point. And Ari Osmanai with fresh legs, he will serve for the set. Just missed the sideline. So the pressure is on Dimitri Gornelos. Recently switched to the float serve. Looks like he stays with it here. Yao handles. It's a tight ball. O'Connor sends it to the 5th. The Bearcats hold on and survive. And for the second straight game against the Hawks, we will play a fifth set. That set was a lot more back and forth. Whereas in the previous three, the team that won pretty much dominated the whole way. Baruch with 14 kills, hitting 212 in that fourth set. Hunter with 12 kills, hitting 226. So Baruch, by the skin of their teeth, able to survive. And we will see a fifth set. We'll be back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for set number 5 between the two Lexington Avenue rivals. If you're just joining us, Baruch won the first set, Hunter won the next two, and Baruch sent it to the fifth by winning the fourth. Looks like the lineups will stay the same. Ari Osmanai remains in there as the right side. Leading the way for both teams, Peter Gavroff, 18 kills. Ben Nirenstein, 15 kills. Valentin Rodriguez, 39 assists. That's a career high for him. His previous career high was 37 against Lehman last year in that infamous game that they lost to Lehman last year. So he will serve to start the fifth. It's a race to 15. Who wants it more? And Cochran gets Hunter on the board. He's got 11 kills. What a day for him. Cochran with 11, Ahmed Muhammad with 3. And it looks like Hunter has set up their rotation so that Muhammad is the first server. He's got 4 aces today, but also 6 errors. That one pinballs. Will this come back? It does, and Cochran hits it out. Wow. A sizzler from Muhammad, pinballed off 2 Bearcats. They send the free ball back over, but Hunter hits it out. And they're going to ask for the trainer here. Not sure if that serve got Gavrov in the face. He's pointing at his eye. It would be quite unfortunate if he had to come out of the game. 18 kills today, hitting .333 with 3 aces, 2 blocks. So after what was a very chaotic second point of the set, we've got a bit of a delay here. And Peter Gavrov getting looked at by the trainer, trying to stay in the game here. That ball definitely got him in the head. They don't want him out of the lineup. He's been outstanding. Sean Solomon's arguing that we should be playing on, but Jenny Chen saying it's an injury timeout. So they need all the time they can get. And Gavrov is going to come out of the game. That's huge. Who would have thought a serve would potentially cause a concussion? Baruch brings in Lucas Maziarz to play outside in place of Gavrov. Hasn't played a whole lot of front row all season. He's mainly been a defensive guy. But he comes into the game in a huge spot, and an ace for Nirenstein. Two-one lead for the Bearcats. It's a tight ball. Gornelos goes short with it, and just out of the reach of Rodriguez, and that ties it at 2. So Baruch hasn't really mixed it up a whole lot. They've been pretty much spamming the outsides all game, but now with Gavrov out, you got to wonder if there's a new game plan. Maybe run the middles a little bit more. Rodriguez for Nirenstein. Gornelos, tight ball, and he hits it out. Bearcats lead 3-2. There's still 2 more rotations until Maziarz gets to the back row. So the timing of the Gavrov injury couldn't be worse, really. That's a nice dig by Maziarz. Will this come back? Clark sends it, and out of bounds. Muhammad following it to the line, and it just missed. That ties it at 3. Here's Brandon Ye. Maziarz handles. Ari Osmanai. Good dig by Campos. Stubbs. Out of bounds, trying to go down the line, and Baruch leads 4-3. So here's Osmanai to serve. Came off the bench late in the fourth for a struggling Evan Kang. Off the tape, Ye for Gornelos, rolls it. They'll try Maziar's and he gets blocked. Dimitri Gornelos. And Gavrov is going to come back into the game. So it looks like he was cleared to play. It looks like he just came out on his own terms. Nirenstein, good pass. O'Connor hammers it right at Brandon Ye for the kill. Baruch leads 5-4. I've been saying you got to get the middles going. Gavrov takes a little off the serve. Stubbs turned away. Will this come back? It does. Nirenstein hammers it home. Baruch leads by 2. Timeout, Hunter. A 6-4 lead. A big kill by the freshman Nirenstein. We'll be back. Back out of the Hunter timeout. It's a 6-4 lead for the Bearcats here in the decisive 5th set. Peter Gavrov looking to add to it, and that serve misses. 1-point game in a race to 15. Emmanuel Cochran checking back in. He's been unstoppable today. Here's Wyatt Kotuk. Nirenstein handles. O'Connor again! Keep feeding him. He's come alive in this 5th set. And now here he is on serve. Teams will switch sides once someone gets to 8. Baruch 1 point away from doing just that. Here's Muhammad. And he gets the tool off Clark. It's a 1-point game. Muhammad with his 11th kill. Here's Stubbs. Tough receive. Gavrov finds Nirenstein. He puts it away. 17 for Nirenstein. And now the teams will switch sides. When you're in the 5th set, you want to be ahead at that switch. Puts a lot of pressure on the other team. Ben Nirenstein with 2 big kills in this 5th set. Brandon O'Connor with 2 of his own as well. Val Rodriguez with 42 assists now. That's a career high. And here he is on serve. It's off the tape. Yeah, with a dig on Cochran. Nirenstein does it again! He's fired up. 3-point lead for the Bearcats. They're 6 away from a victory. Muhammad handles the serve. He's due to serve next for Hunter. Great dig there by Yao. Ari Osmanai puts it away. 10-6. Ari providing the spark off the bench. A huge one to put Baruch at 10. Cochran, slowed down by Clark, and Cochran wins the joust at the net. Again, only playing today because Casey Aquando is out with an injury. He has done just fine. And now here is Ahmed Muhammad. Rips it at Zach Yao, and that's an ace, his 5th of the game. Just got to settle in and get the next one. Every point matters. And that one is long. Huge break for Baruch, getting an early side out on arguably the best server in the country. Here's Nirenstein. That's a tight ball. Cochran slowed down. Rodriguez the dig. Gavrov puts it away off the tape. Baruch 3 away from a dub. Timeout, Hunter. I guess Peter Gavrov's okay. We'll be back. Baruch's looking to win it when we come back. You're watching Baruch Athletics on YouTube. Back out of the timeout. That was Hunter's final timeout. Baruch 3 points away from a victory. They've got a 4-point cushion here with Ben Nirenstein at the line. Good serve. Stubbs for Eddie Kang just back into the game. Nirenstein slowed down by Cochran. Kang turned away by Ari Osmanai. They run the Bick. Muhammad turned away by Clark. Gomez. Good dig by Rodriguez. Osmanai going to set Gavrov, and it's not coming back. A 20-piece for Peter Gavrov. We always get his best when there's purple on the other side of the net. And how about Ari Osmanai in the game as the right side, using his setter abilities to find him. Gomez goes short with it, and he gets the kill. 13-9, Hunter needs a rally. They'll try to get it from Alex Fulgencio, the freshman. Baruch can side out and send it to match point. Good pass by Yao. Ari Osmanai, yes sir! Match point. What a spark he's provided off the bench, and now Aaron Clark will serve for the match. It's off the tape. Stubbs for Kang. Here's the chance for the Bearcats. Osmanai, and Kang hit the net. It's over. The Bearcats win their 8th straight against Hunter. Down 2-1. They win the last 2. They win the 5th 15-9. And another chapter in the Battle of Lexington is in the books. Peter Gavrov fired up, as he should be. 20 kills, hitting .371. How about Ben Nirenstein as well? 18 kills in a fantastic performance. What a start to this tri-match. We still got 2 matches left to play, folks. Final numbers. Hunter hitting .296, Baruch .265. But Baruch able to pull it out in the end. Val Rodriguez, 46 assists. That's a career high. What a night for him. 11 digs as well. Ari Osmanai, fantastic off the bench late in the game. Brendan O'Connor coming alive. Got to tip your hat to Hunter. They played great, especially Emmanuel Cochran, who hasn't gotten starting minutes all season. 11 kills. They hold Ahmed Mohammed to 11 kills, which is low for him. But they overcome the dominant second and third sets by Hunter, and they pull it out. A reminder that this win does not go towards their conference record. This was a non-conference game. These 2 teams will meet again on March 24th at Hunter. That will be a conference game. So that'll do it from the opener in this tri-match. Up next, we've got Hunter taking on Regis, making the trip from Massachusetts. They will play back-to-back games. They'll face the Bearcats in the finale later on. So that'll do it for Game 1 from the Arc Arena. I'm Mike Higgins. Bearcats defeat Hunter 3-2.